Alright, what's up guys? It's your boy Cam, back again with another video from Grappler's Graveyard. Today we are talking about something that we haven't specifically spoke about in a while, in reviewing a supplement that we've been using as of recently. If you haven't seen it, or maybe if you have been seeing nootropic pouches kind of pop up everywhere lately. You're not alone. I was kind of a tester, if you say, for these specific products. These things are absolutely blowing up right now. And today I'm going to be breaking down one of the more popular ones. The name of the company is called Ultra Pouches. Telling you whether or not they're actually worth it or just another supplement gimmick. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. So first, what even is a nootropic pouch? A nootropic pouch, think of it as like a nicotine pouch, but without the nicotine, obviously. You pop this under your lip. It absorbs the supplements that are inside of these pouches, absorb through your gums, and you get the focus, energy boost that you're looking for. So no drink, no pill, no prep. Just kind of take the little pouch, stick it up into your lip, and it gets to work for you. Ultra specifically is pitching themselves toward people who want clean energy. Think athletes, professionals, students, or just anyone trying to not crash off of sugary energy drinks. Let's talk a little bit about the really important part here, the ingredients of this, because just like you, I care about what I am putting into my body. The main driver here for these products is going to be caffeine. That's going to be the main energy hit. But what I like is that it does pair with L-theanine, which is just the amino acid that smooths the edges of caffeine. So instead of having or feeling wired, jittery, you kind of get a more calmer, more controlled energy over the time period that you actually do feel it. That combo, L-theanine and caffeine, is super legit. It's well researched, well studied, and it definitely works. They also have alpha GPC. It's a nootropic that helps with a specific neurotransmitter that is linked to focus and memory. Then they round it off with B vitamins for just energy metabolization. That's pretty common in these types of products. Overall, the stack does look pretty clean. There's nothing crazy, nothing sketchy about the formula, so I would say it's definitely pretty solid. Now, of the many flavors that you can choose from, I still have another pouch over that I haven't cracked into yet, but I tried the wintergreen and tropical. Personally, I am, again, I tried the two flavors, tropical and wintergreen. Wintergreen has easily been the winner for me. It had this strong cooling effect that honestly kind of surprised me. It was way more pronounced than some of the actual other products that I had tried and tested, and I actually loved it. It made the pouch feel active and like something was happening. I know that with nootropic pouches, a lot of people say that they don't necessarily work, but for those that don't take nicotine and still want the energy and focus like after work or while you're training in jiu-jitsu, it's a game changer, especially when I get off work after these long days and I may not mentally be there. A little ultra pouch or a little nootropic pouch that gives me a little bit of energy with just enough caffeine so that I don't stay up all night is a game changer. At the end of the day, the flavors weren't too sweet or artificial either, which I did appreciate. One thing to note, the actual taste does fade after a while, but the cooling effect does kind of linger a little bit, so when the flavoring is gone, you just flip the pouch inside of your lip and you can still have that cooling sensation, which is still pretty nice. I tested Ultra Pouches over the last several days, both during training and on regular work days. For me personally, the effects didn't kick in immediately. For me, it was about 20 minutes before I actually did feel that subtle energy shift. And when it did hit, it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't a massive stimulant rush. It was more subtle, like you just kind of lock in a little bit more. You're a little bit more dialed in, rather than feeling like you're buzzing out of your skin. The energy lasted for roughly about 30 minutes to 45 minutes. During Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu sessions, it was noticeable. I felt more focused, especially deeper into those longer rolls that you guys know, when fatigue starts to creep in and things of that nature. One thing I genuinely liked, and that I did like about these pouches, that I could use multiple pouches throughout the day without feeling sick or overstimulated. Usually I'm using like 2 or 3, one after my morning coffee, and then one towards the back half of the day. So when I get off work, I can go into jiu-jitsu and not necessarily have that feeling of, like I need more energy to be able to get through. I'm not consuming an energy drink at 2 o'clock in the afternoon just to completely ruin my sleep, or even pre-workout. Only thing that I would flag when I was using these products that I felt like might have been a slight crash later in the day like maybe a couple times, but I can't fully blame the product because I was grinding at work and I'm like on top of training. So I'm gonna have to keep testing that and be able to get back in terms of whether that is actually what's going on. But final verdict here. So at the end of the day, are Ultra pouches worth it? If you're a combat sports athlete who trains after a full day of work, which I know a lot of you are, these are genuinely useful. They're not gonna be replaced like a pre-workout, but for that after work boost before you go on the mats, solid option. Again, there's no sugar, no calories, totally portable. You can bring these inside your bag. You can throw a can in your gym bag and then just have them ready to go. If you already mess around with like these types of supplements like NeuroGum or similar products, this is basically that, but in a pouch form, and honestly, better than some of the brands that I've tried, personally with Ultra. Link to grab them is in the description. Go ahead and check them out. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you found this helpful, drop a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. I do have a written review for this specific product, also linked in the description. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.